Hello. Welcome to the Goods. I know that you have been looking at us wearing our Fly Goods podcast gear and wondering where can we get those. Well, guess what? We have the answers for you. We have it here, Teespring. Go to Teespring and you will find all of this glorious merchandising, from t-shirts to mugs to, well, there's other toys, but we can't talk about that now. Go to Teespring. Enjoy our memorabilia. And we're back off Flash.
No substance.
So today's top 5 is the top 5 revenge films.
Yes.
For absolutely no reason that
Just because.
because I really want to freaking talk some revenge films.
All right, so this one was tough for me because I went back and forth as far as what qualified for revenge. So what would you say qualifies for revenge?
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye, right?
You do something bad to me, I'm gonna do something bad to you.
So I was thinking it was like, if we're to count as a revenge film, the revenge aspect has to be set up at the very beginning of the film and what drives them throughout the whole film.
Okay.
And that really makes me think about RoboCop. which is not on my top 5 list. I'm just not gonna put it on there, but it'll be an honorable mention. So that was my qualifiers, because there's a few ones that are kind of iffy, where like maybe at the end of the film there's a revenge aspect that kind of drives the final end of the film, but I don't feel like the movie was specifically about revenge. So number 5. I know this isn't what started the trilogy itself, but I felt it's the best one of the trilogy. Okay. I'm gonna go Desperado.
Okay.
The movie is about him getting revenge on El Bucho for killing his wife.
That's right.
And so he's against all of the drug cartel in Mexico. And the only reason why, well, one, because Antonio Banderas took over the role, and they upped the
Selma, that's it.
Yeah, so they upped the budget on it, and like the effects, everything got so much better when Antonio Banderas took over the role. The movie was iconic by itself. It was a cult favorite for El Mariachi. But like Desperado just took it to another level, and the movie is a great film, and it's like, it's fast, a bunch of action and stuff, and it had young Antonio Banderas. You can't.
And Salma Hayek.
Oh my God, it did. Oh my God, it did.
Number 4.
I went Thomas Jane Punisher.
That's a good one.
That's why it's number 4.
That's a good one. Except for Kevin Nash and the blonde hair.
I like Kevin Nash with the blonde hair in it. I thought it was a great cameo. I didn't know he was in the film, and when I saw him, I was like, hey, Kevin Nash is in it. I think that was like, that's my favorite Punisher movie. I do enjoy
Warzone?
No,
was
the
action in Warzone was good.
The Netflix one with I can't think of his name from Walking Dead.
Oh, Barenthal.
Yeah, with John Barenthal. John Barenthal? Yeah, okay. With John Barenthal, I do enjoy him. He's my best Punisher, but as a movie, I'm gonna go with Thomas Jane as a Punisher. I think that was a great film. It reminded me of the comics. I loved him as a Punisher. I loved his, like, him being the character itself. Really sold me. And I know we like to think way back to Drago.
Dolph Lundgren?
Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher. I used to love that film for all of my life. That was one of my favorite comic book films was Dolph Lundgren's Punisher.
Did he sweat the dye?
When he sat there in the sewer. Why am I talking about this film and I'm not talking about Thomas Jane? Thomas Jane was great as Punisher, and that's why it's my number 4.
I think he should come back, honestly.
Oh my God!
I know it'll be Barenthal.
Oh,
it'll be Barenthal for
Dolph
sure.
back.
Number 3.
I went with Brandon Lee's Crow.
Oh, good one.
Because there's multiple Crows out there, and I was like, I didn't want to confuse anybody. But Brandon Lee.
You don't want Edward Furlong's Crow?
No, or Mark Dacascos.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, DMX was gonna be the Crow. They canceled the movie though.
Yeah. He's barking at the crow and shit. Okay, go.
That movie was great. Based on another one, based on a comic book. But one.
It can't rain all the time.
Getting off topic here.
Okay,
so the film is great as a revenge film because, like, they were murdered early in the film. You get to see him come back. It has action. It has slight kung fu in there, and unfortunately, it was what caused him to pass. But the movie itself is a great film, and it has been done for Halloween for decades because of how great he represented the character, the costume design, the character, his characterization of the Crow was amazing.
To the point where nobody since
has done a good job.
Replicate
nobody can do it.
And
they keep changing it. They like made it less like a moniker. Like, hey, if you die from something like wrongful, you can become the Crow. And then Mark Dacascos is the only one that's got it because he got like 2 films out of it or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, but I was like, nobody else is like, they just kept changing because it wouldn't catch on with anybody else. Brandon Lee did such a great job with this film, and it's sad that was the end. And I was like, man.
But because of that, he's become an icon.
Yeah.
I mean, he is 2 films and he's an icon.
God.
Like his dad. His dad did what, 4?
If only he had done Matrix.
Alrighty.
If only he had done Matrix, man. But then we wouldn't have got the Crow.
Yes.
All right, number 2.
All
right, so this is an obvious one. I had to go John Wick.
John
Wick 1, because that's the only revenge film.
Yes,
the other
true.
ones are just like, I'm just killing people.
No, it wasn't. The other 2 is survival. They're just survival
true,
films.
true.
He's trying to survive.
And I had an argument with my daughter, but she was like, no, number 2 is a revenge film too. And I'm like, why? She was like, because he still had to get his car back. I was like, no, that's an end of 1. That's all he's doing is ending 1. And his film was about him killing the dog that his wife left him and stealing his car. That was his revenge. I know it's very shallow, but that's his revenge.
But even the bad guys like beating his sons. That's like
why'd you do this?
Why? It's like,
do you know what you brought upon us?
Exactly. It's like, how the hell? What the hell, man?
They should have just bought him a new dog and dropped off
his car. He tried.
Look,
man, please don't kill myself.
Right. All right. Number 1. All right. I feel like this is an obvious one.
It's Kill Bill.
It is Kill Bill. It is Kill Bill. Look, one, Quentin Tarantino movies are amazing, and the simple fact that like Quentin Tarantino did a straight up action film. And it was like not even just a regular action film, it's a martial arts action film. And it was great. I mean, it's weird starring Uma Thurman, but you believed that she could be a badass and go through, and it quasi-tied to Pulp Fiction. So I love this film, and the simple fact that it's Game of Death at the same time because she has to go through so many people to get to Bill. This movie is an amazing film. I feel like it still holds up as a great martial arts film, and I feel like we did Heroines, and this was in our top 5.
She was in our top 5.
I feel like this was in martial arts films. It was in our top 5. So
Tarantino films. It was in our
exactly.
Obviously.
This is a great film, and it deserves to be at my number.
Volume 1. Volume 1 though, or are you talking the full story?
I was talking a full story, but if I had to pick between 2, I'd pick Volume 2.
Really?
Yeah, I pick Volume 2
Nah,
because we get a
gotta go.
conclusion in it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my number 5.
All right.
My number 5 starts with the Wrath of Khan.
What's the revenge in Wrath of Khan?
From all the crap that Kirk did to him in the TV series.
I was gonna say what, like the revenge
Khan!
that they thought Spock was dead.
Yeah, at the end. But Ricardo Montalban, that's Khan. He got his revenge.
Okay, I'll let it slide.
And then he dies.
I'll allow it.
But it's my favorite Star Trek film. That one and Voyage Home are my 2 favorite Star Trek films.
No, The Voyage Home is a great film.
So, yeah.
As a matter of fact,
I'm going to go with freaking Wrath of Khan.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'll
cool.
give it to you. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Number 4.
Bond's revenge. Number 4.
Number 4 is John Wick.
Okay. I can see why it would be low.
It would be low. It's a little low, you know.
I can see why.
I was going back and forth, but I'm going to go ahead and go with 4 for John Wick. That and the
You're
fact
gonna
that
pick John Wick 4? Oh no, number 4.
At 4.
At number. Okay.
John Wick at 4, because everything that you said was on the money. You know, getting revenge on a dog, I don't know, but hey, John Wick's for Peter.
I mean, he could have bought another car. So the movie was really about the dog.
Number 3.
Number 3
is gonna be RoboCop. I'm not gonna freaking back out. RoboCop is a straight up revenge flick. After he starts getting his memory back, he goes after those 4.
Yeah,
he goes
does.
for everybody. He goes to the club. He goes to the club.
He
goes to the club. He's freaking,
He's doing the robot.
Exactly. Yeah. When he busts into the Coke warehouse, I guess.
Yeah.
That whole scene is phenomenal. Just, and you know,
because that's really when it became revenge. Because when he sees a guy at
when
the
he,
gas
when he gets
station,
Clarence Boddicker, dude, like once he gets Clarence Boddicker and just give me my fucking phone call, that's look what he did in my face, dick. That is all revenge.
the Tigers are playing
Tonight.
Number 2.
Number 2 is The Crow.
All right, number 2 is The Crow.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, you know, I mean, after
unfortunately, everything that happened with Brandon Lee, but as far as from a story and what he did as a character, because he really dove into the character, and he wanted to go through, like, show as much pain that he did, and show all of that. I mean, he showed some range in that that film.
That's a great thing that you mentioned. It was like the emotion that he showed.
Yeah,
like, it was like you really felt like, hey, I understand why you just want to murder everybody. I totally get it.
Yeah, and the flashbacks, I mean, they don't help.
Yeah.
Like the flashbacks really freaking drive him even more. So he goes from, because he's such a sweet soul, but he's just consumed with the revenge, and it turns him into just completely something else. So, yeah, there you go. All right, and number one is all day Kill Bill, of course. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go one. I'm gonna go volume 1, because I think that was because that highlights pretty much what happened to her. And what is the name of the group?
The Fox Force 5? No. I forget what their actual name was because they changed it.
The
but
Deadly something,
yes,
I can't remember. But either way,
the Deadly, like, not Deadly Venoms, but like they were like Deadly Snakes or Vipers or something
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Vivica
it's gonna pop up. Yeah,
and like all this
I
other
think it was
stuff.
like Deadly Vipers or something like that.
But they show all of them there, and what they did to her, looking down straight out of Compton style, and that is that root of that revenge. Once she starts getting her freaking her exactly, once she gets into the pussy wagon and she's learning. Huh?
I'm taking like that little clip. That what movie was that from?
Return of the Dragon, maybe.
I feel like it was in a Bruce Lee film.
Yeah, I think it was Return of the Dragon.
Okay.
But either way, Uma Thurman was freaking excellent in that movie. Quentin Tarantino directed it perfectly. He really highlighted the Eastern style in that movie. So
he switched back.
He did West. It's East and West, and I think part 2 was more West.
Yeah.
And part 1 was more East.
Right.
So, Kill Bill number 1. Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. RoboCop.
All right.
I also put Revenant on here, but I felt like Revenant didn't become a revenge film until a little bit later into it. I mean, he had to get revenge for his son that died. The Prestige, where I went back. I went back. Have you not seen The Prestige?
Yes, I have seen it, but
it's like it's revenge for his wife dying, because he did the stupid knot. But I almost feel like it's like more of like a rivalry. But he was getting revenge for his wife dying.
Okay.
What else did I have on here? And Edge of Darkness with Mel Gibson.
Okay.
Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, it's a good movie. So you think it's taken, but then they actually kill the daughter, and you're like, oh crap, what's he gonna do now? And then like he just went ballistic after that and just like started murdering people.
All right. So my honorable mention starts with Jaws the Revenge. No, I'm kidding.
You would put Jaws the Revenge. You would do that.
I'm doing Desperado, obviously.
Right.
I'm gonna go Desperado. I was really close to putting Desperado. As a matter of fact, I was getting there, but 1, you said it, and 2, well, just Wrath of Khan, man. You gotta have Wrath of Khan in there. It's just one of the biggest revenge films for that franchise.
Hey, could Superman 2 be a revenge film?
Absolutely. For freaking Zod to Jor-El? Absolutely. All right. So next one, Superman 2. All right. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead.
I gotta rewatch Pumpkinhead. You bring up Pumpkinhead so much.
Because Pumpkinhead's the shit.
I really gotta rewatch. Man, and we missed it for Halloween.
The original movie was called Vengeance the Demon. So yeah, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch Pumpkinhead.
Man on Fire.
See, I feel like that is a quest because what was the revenge aspect of it?
Well, for the kid,
she was kidnapped. There was no revenge. She was trying to get her back.
Yeah, but
that's why I don't. That's why I didn't put Taken on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put Taken on here.
Oh, you did? Oh,
no.
All right. How about this one? Cape Fear. It's freaking Katie's revenge on the lawyer.
Okay.
So De Niro on freaking Nolte.
Okay.
Death Wish. Bronson, baby. Come on.
Okay. Don't say Equalizer.
Equalizer. Mad Max. He kills his kid. They kill his kid.
The very first one.
Yeah.
Road Warrior.
No.
Oh, Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Okay.
They kill his kid. he goes after him.
Okay, I barely remember Mad Max. I just remember there was still civilization in Mad Max. That's the only thing I remember about Mad Max is there was still civilization.
Okay, I got The Punisher also with Thomas Jane. I Spit on Your Grave.
Of course.
You know I'm gonna put that on there. That almost made my top 5.
Of course.
As a matter of fact, I should take Wrath of Khan out and put Spit on Your Grave.
What? I mean, that is a good. And I looked at when I was looking through movies, I looked at that one and I knew it, and I just kind of like, no, I'm not gonna put it on there. I mean, outside of it being very brutal and graphic and like visceral,
cutting wieners,
the acting wasn't that good, and
but it was a good movie.
Yes.
Okay. Hard to Kill. 7 Year Storm.
Wait, Hard to Kill with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
That was freaking. Did I say Hard to Kill?
No, I thought Hard
Target.
Target.
Hard to Kill with
Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's right, because they tried to kill him.
Hard Candy.
I've never seen Hard Candy.
Yeah, that's a freaking crazy ass movie.
Okay.
Have you seen? Did you ever see Promising Young Woman?
No.
That movie is freaking fantastic. If you have not seen it, it's fantastic. Great revenge films. I should have been on my top 5. I'm an idiot. Orca.
About the whale.
Yeah, he goes after the fisherman that kills his wife and kid. Orca.
You might as well put Jaws Revenge on there.
Jaws of Revenge. All right. Okay, I don't know how you think about this or how you feel about this one. Young Guns.
What's the revenge aspect of it?
They're going after freaking the people that killed Tunstall.
Okay, I'll allow it.
The first Young Guns, the first one. Yeah,
I'll allow it.
Yeah. So okay.
But it turns out that like he wasn't really the motivating factor. It's just that Billy the Kid just wanted to go on.
No, he was the motivating.
No, he was
factor.
the motivating factor for the rest of them.
When they killed Zod, because that was Zod that played Tunstall. When they killed Zod, Billy the Kid wanted to freaking get all those Murphy's men. He wanted to get all of Murphy's men.
He really just wanted to continue just like killing people.
Yeah, after.
But
I'm talking about just part 1.
Okay, all right.
We're not going to part 2 yet.
Okay, all right.
Last one. Revenge of the Ninja with Chokasugi.
Okay, I'm missing a name.
Exactly. The Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 5.
Revenge of the Ninja was a really great movie. It's like on top ninja movies.
Dude, it's like one of my favorite ninja movies. You know what? Top 5 ninja movies.
As a matter of fact, it was in my top 5 ninja movies when I did my top 5 list. It's a great film.
It was
fantastic.
Watch it.
If you haven't watched that, watch that one. You don't even gotta watch the other ones. Watch that one.
Just watch that one, yeah. All right, Terrence, take us home.
All right, guys. Make sure you put your top 5 list in the comments below. Tell us what you guys want as your revenge films. Like I said, I would probably keep it to like, don't give me where like, well, 9/10 of the movie they did something to them, they got revenge at the end of the movie. I want to know from the very beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, that person was all about revenge. Quick and the Dead is what I forgot.
Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses. Office Space.
Office Space. Porky's Revenge.
Porky's Revenge. It never ends, so I want to see a really good top 5 because it really doesn't.
How the hell did I not put Porky's Revenge on there? Great movie.
Bring it on. Because they're getting revenge because they stole their moves.
Yeah.
Anyway, put it in the comments below. I went too long on. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you subscribe and click the notification button so that way you can enjoy some of our other top 5s.
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Jedi. Maybe no, it's Return of the Jedi.
For Effin and Art and Carter, where the hell they're at, I'm Manny.
Oh my God, how did we forget all these? I'm Terrence.
See you next time.
Oh, real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they'll have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it. Top flight.